Evening and welcome to Weslaco, Texas. KWES is on the campus of Weslaco East High School as we are getting ready to bring you our first broadcast of Lady Wildcat Softball. I am Joe Aguilar. Tonight I am being joined by our cameraman extraordinaire, Vinny Berry, and the man that is keeping us online and keeping all the graphics looking oh so sweet, Val Zamora. District matchup between your Lady Wildcats and the Yellowjackets of Edcouch-Elsa. It's going to give you the starting lineup for the visiting team, the Yellowjackets of Edcouch-Elsa. They are in the direction of Coach Lubin Garcia. They'll be leading off with the shortstop, number 11, Josie Alvarado. Batting second is the pitcher, number 3, Mickey Garcia. Batting third is the center fielder, number 1, Lexi Garcia. In the cleanup spot is the first baseman, number 17, Lily Gonzalez. In left field, batting fifth is number 15, Ali Loredo. Batting sixth, the designated player, number 19, Genesis English. Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 9, Krista Lopez. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 14, Victoria Sanchez. Batting ninth, playing second base, number 5, Rebecca Davila. And the flex player, number 7, Haley Reyes. Defensively, your Lady Wildcats will line up like this. Behind the plate, doing the catching tonight is J.C. Cáceres. At first base, Angie Herrera. The second baseman, Michaela Perales. At shortstop, Magali Larraga. Third base, Ceci Bautista. The outfield lineup from left to right. In left field, Ariana Cabrera. In center field, Dion Lopez. And in right field, Ambrosia Peña. Lady Wildcats are in the direction of head coach Victoria Vasquez. Umpiring tonight's ball game on the bases is Jose Cavazos, and calling the balls and strikes tonight is going to be Rolando Flores. And in the circle for your Lady Wildcats, Melissa Cabrera. Lady Wildcats showing the love today. As you've noticed year in, year out, they wear these sunflowers. And as soon as I walked onto the field today, the ladies came up to me and presented me with a sunflower of my own, so I feel like one of the girls. So great job, ladies. Appreciate that. And I will wear it each and every time I'm out here at the ballpark. So here we go with the first pitch of the night coming from Melissa Cabrera. And that one is in there for called strike one. Leading off for the Lady Jackets is the shortstop, number 11, Josie Alvarado. She took that first strike, looked at it go right by her, and is behind on the count 0-1. That one just a little low, so that's ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike to the shortstop, Josie Alvarado. That one catches the inside corner for called strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the batter, Alvarado. Cabrera, a veteran on this ball club. Swung on and missed for strike number 3, and that's the first K chalked up by the pitcher, Melissa Cabrera. So that'll bring up the pitcher, Mickey Garcia. She's wearing jersey number 3, and she'll bat from the left side of the plate. So 1 out here in the top half of the first inning. That one catches the outside corner for called strike number 1. So Cabrera has faced 2 batters, and on the first 2 batters, on the very first pitch, she's thrown it in there for a strike. That one catches the outside corner for strike 2. So Cabrera with some good movement on that ball as she comes, and it just swifts away from the left-handed batter, Mickey Garcia. So 0-2 the count. Swung on. This one's going to left field. Back is going Cabrera, and that one has left the yard. And so an opposite field home run by the pitcher, Mickey Garcia, gives the Lady Jackets an early 1-0 lead. So good job there by Garcia. As we mentioned earlier, the pitches were tailing away from her. And she just hung in there and went with the pitch. Didn't try to force anything. Went opposite field and knocked it out of the park. And now the Lady Jackets are up by a score of 1-0. And that'll bring up the number 3 spot, the center fielder, Lexi Garcia. That one a little low, ball 1. That one is in there for strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike on batter wearing jersey number 1, Lexi Garcia. That one is low for ball 2. So the first time tonight that we see Cabrera fall behind on the batter, 2 balls and 1 strike. That one catches the inside corner for strike 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes on the batter, Garcia. Garcia playing center field for the Lady Jackets tonight. We do have some wind blowing out to left field. High and outside. That makes the count. On the floor to repeat what I just said. Swung on this one to left field. Nana Cabrera trying to get to it. She cannot. It gets to the fence, bounces off, and that's a stand-up double for Garcia. So Garcia turned on that inside pitch, knocked it to the left field fence, and that's a stand-up double for her. So we've got a runner at second base, 1 out, and that'll bring up the cleanup spot, Lily Gonzalez. Lily Gonzalez, a left-handed batter, wearing jersey number 17 and playing first base for the Lady Jackets. So Melissa Cabrera getting back to what she has been doing so well tonight, getting that first pitch over for a strike. 0-1 on the batter, Gonzalez. That one a little low, ball 1. So here comes the 1-1. That one low and outside for ball 2. Two balls and a strike on the first baseman, Gonzalez. That one misses outside and low for ball 3. Three-one count. And here's the pitch. That one catches the outside corner, making the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. We do have 1 out here in the top half of the first inning. Runner at second in Lexi Garcia. Payoff pitch. Swung on, fouled back. So we'll do 3-2 all over again. So once again, the payoff pitch. Swung on, fouled. And again, the count remains full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. So Gonzalez has fouled back the last 2 pitches, giving herself an opportunity to stay in there and live to fight another day. Swung on right to the shortstop, Magali. She goes to first for out number 2. Throw to third base to Bautista. And the runner's in there on time. So 6-3 on the putout. And on the throw, Garcia advances to third. There are 2 outs. And that'll bring up the number 5 spot, the left fielder, number 15, Ali Loredo. First pitch catches the inside corner for strike 1. So Cabrera has faced 5 batters here in the first inning, and on 4 of them, she's gotten the first pitch in there over for a strike. This is a grounder to the second baseman, Perales. Great job staying on that one as it took a nasty little hop, but she stayed in front of it, held tight, threw it to first base for out number 3. So there were 2 hits. They scored 1 run. They left one runner on base. We head to the bottom of the first inning. It's the Lady Jackets 1, your Lady Wildcats coming up to bat. Hey, Vinny.
Yes, sir.
We'll go when she... Lady Wildcats coming up to bat for the first time here tonight, trailing 1-0. And they'll come to bat in this order. Leading it off will be the pitcher, number 2, Melissa Cabrera. Batting second will be the left fielder, number 16, Ariana Cabrera. Batting third is the catcher, J.C. Casares, wearing jersey number 1. Batting in the cleanup spot is the third baseman, number 24, Cici Bautista. Batting fifth, the right fielder, Ambrosia Peña. Batting number 6 is the center fielder, number 6, Dion Lopez. Batting 7th, first baseman Angie Herrera, wearing jersey number 23. Batting 8th, number 21, the designated player, Desiree Herrera. Batting 9th, the shortstop, number 9, Magali Larraga. And in the flex position is number 7, Michaela Perales. Melissa Cabrera leading things off here for the first time for your Wildcats. And the first pitch, outside corner for called strike 1. Lady Jackets defensively, left field, Ali Loredo. In center field, Lexi Garcia. In right field, Haley Reyes. Third baseman, Krista Lopez. At shortstop, Josie Alvarado. Second baseman, Rebecca Davila. First base, Lily Gonzalez. Cabrera shows bunt, and that is strike number 2. Doing the catch-in for the Lady Jackets is Victoria Sanchez, and in the circle is Mickey Garcia. 0-2 the count to Cabrera, Melissa Cabrera, and she'll switch spots. Go to the other side of the batter's box. So a little switch hitting in the same at-bat. And this one is hit to left field, and the left fielder, Loredo, can't catch up to it. And Cabrera is in at second with a stand-up double to get things started here for your Lady Jacket. Against the Lady Jacket, your Lady Wildcats have the leadoff batter at second base. And that's going to bring up the twin sister, Nana Cabrera. Nana playing left field tonight, number 16. She'll be batting from the left side of the plate. We do have a pinch runner in J. Figueroa. She'll be at second base for Melissa Cabrera. So Ariana Cabrera or Nana as they call her, will step into the batter's box with nobody out and a runner at second. First pitch in there for called strike one. Shows bunt, lays it down. It's going to roll foul for strike two. So nothing in two, the count to Ariana Cabrera. And she'll stay in the left side or on the left side of the plate. Behind in the count, nothing in two. That pitch inside for ball one. So Mickey Garcia ahead in the count, nothing in two, decides to go high and inside as she has a couple of pitches to play with. So we'll see what she decides to go here with the count 1-2. Swung on, this one to right field. Reyes trying to catch up to it, she cannot. This one gets to the wall. J-Fig going to third, rounding third, headed home. And it's a stand-up double, RBI double for Ariana Cabrera. So back-to-back doubles for your Lady Wildcats to get things started here against the Lady Jackets. And now the score is 1-1. Piper, as she is known, J.C. Cassett is the catcher, up to bat. First pitch, high and outside, ball one. Wind has shifted a little bit. Now it's blowing straight out center field. Inside pitch. Cazares gets in front of it, fouls it off to the left field side of the field, and it lands in foul territory. Evens up the count at 1-1 strike. As I mentioned earlier, the wind was blowing out to left, and now it's kind of rotating. It's going back to left. I'm going by the movement of the American flag that is straight out center field. Swung on, little grounder to the pitcher. Pitcher decides to go to first base, and Cabrera will go to third, and she'll stand in there at third base. So Gossett is out at first, but advances the runner to third, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Ceci Bautista. A lot of experience in the first six batters of this Wildcat ball club. First pitch swung on. It's a grounder to third base. Throws it to first for out number 2. So Krista Lopez with the good defense and the good throw. Throws out Bautista at first, holding the runner at third. And that'll bring up the right fielder, number 13, Ambrosia Peña. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Lady Wildcats have scored a run to tie it up here in the first. Have a runner at third in Nana Cabrera. And that first pitch outside for ball one. Swung on, line drive right back to the pitcher, and she grabs that one for out number 3. But your Lady Wildcats do score one on 2 hits, actually 2 doubles back to back. They do leave a runner stranded at third. We head to the second inning. Score is Lady Jackets 1, your Lady Wildcats 1. We'll be right back right here on KWES. Tell me when. Top of the second inning, Lady Jackets will bring batters 6, 7, and 8. Genesis English, Krista Lopez, and Victoria Sanchez. First pitch swung on and missed. First time that we see a batter swing at the first pitch here tonight. That pitch misses low and inside for ball 1. Count is even at 1 ball and 1 strike to the designated player, Genesis English. That one catches the outside corner. Called strike 2. 1-2 is the count. And that is a changeup, and English watches it just go right by her for called strike 3, and that's the second K of the night for Cabrera. So they get a leadoff batter, and that's going to bring up the third baseman, number 9, Krista Lopez. Lopez playing third base for the Lady Jackets tonight. First pitch swung on, fouled into the dugout of the Lady Wildcats. So the Lady Jackets here in the top of the second inning coming out swinging, as we saw English swing at the first pitch. Now we seeing Lopez swing at the first pitch. That one in there for strike 2. 0-2 the count. Swung on and missed for strike number 3. And that is the third strikeout recorded by Cabrera tonight. And that'll bring up the catcher, number 14, Victoria Sanchez. This time, the batter takes the first pitch in there for strike 1. So Cabrera here in the second inning has gotten the first pitch over for a strike on the first 3 batters. Sanchez takes that pitch as well, and it's now 0-2 on the catcher. So here comes the 0-2. Swung on and missed. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Cabrera. More interestingly, it's a 3 strikeout inning for Cabrera. She retires the side in order, 1, 2, and 3. We head to the bottom of the second. Score is tied at 1. We'll be right back. Heading to the bottom of the second, Lady Wildcats will send batters 6, 7, and 8. Dion Lopez, Angie Herrera, and Desiree Herrera to the plate. Scores tied at 1. Dion Lopez, the center fielder, leading things off here in the bottom half of the second inning. First pitch misses for ball 1. Outside, ball 2. So Garcia, first 2 pitches, missing inside and outside, falling behind on the count. 2-0. High for ball 3. So here comes a 3-0. Inside, ball 4. So Dion Lopez, the leadoff batter, on board on 4 straight pitches. 4-pitch walk, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Angie Herrera. So your Lady Wildcats doing a great job getting the leadoff batter on board here in the first 2 innings of this contest. That pitch misses, and on her way to second is Lopez, and she's thrown out by Sanchez. So caught stealing is Lopez for out number 1. First pitch misses for ball 1, so count is 1-0 on Herrera. Coach Garcia goes out to the circle to have a few words with his pitcher, Garcia. Heads back to the dugout. And Herrera steps back into the box. One ball, no strikes on the batter, Angie Herrera. That pitch in there for strike 1. So 1 ball and 1 strike to the batter. Swung on, off the glove of Garcia, picked up by the third baseman, Lopez. But the throw is not in time. Don't have an official score, but if I had to say anything, I'd count that one as a hit. And that's going to bring up the designated player, number 21, Desiree Herrera. Looks at the first pitch go by for strike 1. Difficult play for Garcia. She had to reach over, so I'm just giving her the benefit of the doubt again. I'm not the official scorekeeper. Swung on, fouled back for strike 2. So nothing into the count to Desiree Herrera. That one, it catches the outside corner for call strike number 3. So with 2 outs, runner at first base, that's going to bring up the shortstop, number 9, Wally Magali. Or as it's in the official scorebook, Magali Larraga. First pitch swung on, fouled back out of play. Strike one. Magali last year had one hit hard into left field, a line drive into the fence, which barely missed getting out of the park by maybe 2 feet. Hence, I dubbed her Wally Magali. And now that has kind of made its way all over the place. Swung on, fly ball, third baseman. Lopez gets under it on foul territory. She makes the grab for out number 3. So the Lady Wildcats had one hit, no runs, left a runner stranded at first. We've played 2 here at Wildcats softball field. Score is the Lady Jackets 1, your Lady Wildcats 1. We'll be right back. The third inning, Lady Jackets will start things off with the number 9 spot. The second baseman, number 5, Rebecca Davila. And first pitch, strike one. That one misses low, ball one. So the count is even at 1 ball and 1 strike on the second baseman, Rebecca Davila. Low and inside, ball 2. Swung on. This one gets by the shortstop for a base hit. So Davila gets things started for the Lady Jackets. First time tonight that they have the leadoff batter on base. And we'll head to the top of the order. The shortstop, Josie Alvarado. She's 0 for 1 tonight. Struck out swinging her first time up at bat. Shows bunt. Didn't make contact with it, but she kept the bat out in front, so that is a strike. Strike one on the batter. So nothing in 1 to count. Shows bunt, gets it down, that rolls foul. So now the count is nothing in 2 on Alvarado. So no balls, 2 strikes on the batter. And that one misses just outside for ball 1. Swing on and a miss for strike number 3. And a quick throw to first base to catch a leading Rebecca Davila. And that's a double play from your Lady Wildcats. What a great snap throw from Piper Cazares to get Davila out at first. So there's 2 outs. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Mickey Garcia. Garcia hit one to left field, opposite field. Homer, her first time up at bat. And she's been given the go to first base. So she just gets herself a free pass to first. And we'll have a pinch runner for her. And that's going to be number 10, Jocelyn Chavez. So Chavez pinch running at first for the pitcher, Garcia. And with 2 outs, that'll bring up the center fielder, Lexi Garcia. Garcia doubled her first time up at bat to left center field. That one swung on. That's a base hit to left field. So first pitch swung on, hit between the shortstop and third baseman for a base hit. And that'll bring up the first baseman, Lily Gonzalez. Gonzalez is 0 for 1 tonight. Grounded out to the short her first time at the plate this evening. First pitch catches the outside corner for called strike 1. Swung on. Ceci Bautista, the third baseman, picks it up, throws it to first, and a great job by Herrera to scoop that one on one hop for out number 3. We've played 2.5 here at Wildcats softball field. And your Lady Wildcats coming up to bat. They didn't score an inning, a run in. Lady Wildcats will bring up batters 1, 2, and 3. Melissa Cabrera, Ariana Cabrera, and J.C. Cázares. Melissa Cabrera doubled on a hit to left field her first time up at bat. Looks at the first pitch go by for strike 1. Swung on. This one goes to deep center field, and that one is out of here. So Melissa Cabrera knocks one out of the park to get things started here in the bottom half of the third inning. A solo shot to left center field, and your Lady Wildcats have taken the lead 2-1 here in the third. And that'll bring up the sister, Ariana Cabrera. She too doubled in the first inning, so we'll see if they can repeat what each other did in the first inning. We had back-to-back doubles. Let's see if we can get back-to-back homers. That pitch is inside for ball two. Two balls and no strikes on the batter, Ariana Cabrera. Swung on, fouled back for strike one. Two balls and a strike on the batter, Ariana Cabrera. Here comes the 2-1. That one is low and outside for ball three. So 3 balls and a strike on Nana Cabrera. Swung on, this one to left field. Loredo coming in, and she can't get to it as it falls in front of her and goes right by her. And Cabrera, Ariana that is, with 2 doubles tonight. So nobody out. We've got a runner at second, and that's going to bring up the catcher, J.C. Cazares. Cazares 0 for 1 tonight, a dribbler to the pitcher her first time up. Swings at the first pitch to center field is Garcia. She gets under it, tagging is Cabrera, but decides to go back. So well hit ball to center field. Lexi Garcia with the catch. And that'll hold Ariana Cabrera at second. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Ceci Bautista. Bautista 0 for 1 tonight. Grounded out to the third baseman, her first time up. That first pitch misses inside for ball one. That one misses as well, and the count is now 2 balls and no strikes on the batter, Bautista. Inside, ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes on the third baseman, Ceci Bautista. Ball 4. So we got runners at first and second, just one out. And that'll bring up the right fielder, Ambrosia Peña. Peña is 0 for 1 tonight. She hit one right back to the pitcher in the first inning. Looks to put something down, fouls that one back. It might have bounced off her leg or her foot. Coach Garcia wanting a little help as he thought maybe the batter was outside of the box when she made contact with the baseball, but she was clearly in the box. So home plate umpire Rolando Flores says, let's get things going. So 0-1 is the count to the batter, Peña. Again, shows bunt, fouls this one back. The count now is 0-2. So Peña will step out of the box, think things over, steps right back in. So here comes the 0-2. Swung on, grounder to the shortstop, and it gets right by her, and Cabrera will score. Bautista will slide into third safely. And that's going to be an error on the shortstop. Another one comes across in Cabrera. Lady Wildcats up by a score of 3-1. Still just one out here in this second inning. I'm sorry, the third inning. And that's going to bring up the center fielder, Dion Lopez. Lopez walked her first time up, caught stealing as she tried to take second base. Looks at the first pitch go by for ball one. Swung on right to the second baseman. Davila picks it up, throws it to first for out number 2, but Bautista comes across for run number 3 of the inning, and now your Lady Wildcats are up by a score of 4-1. And in that, Peña will advance to third base. First pitch swung at, bouncer right back to the pitcher. Little underhand toss to the first baseman for out number 3. But your Lady Wildcats do score 3 here in the third. They now lead by a score of 4-1. We head to the fourth inning. We'll have more Lady Wildcat softball right here on KWES. Starting things here in the fourth inning for the Lady Jackets is going to be Ali Loredo, followed by Genesis English and Krista Lopez. Loredo 0 for 1 tonight, grounded out to the second baseman, her first time up. First pitch goes low for ball one. Swings at that one. Herrera watches it as she was hoping it might have had a little left English on it and roll right back into play. It got really close but did not, stayed on the foul side of that line. So that's strike one. 1 ball and 1 strike to the batter, Loredo. Swung on, fouled back, out of play. Count is now 1 ball and 2 strikes. In case you're just joining us, it's 4-1, Lady Wildcats on top in the top of the fourth inning. Bautista picks that one up. Good throw to first base for out number 1. So that'll bring up the designated player, Genesis English. English 0 for 1 tonight. Struck out her first time at bat. First pitch low for ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes to the batter, English. That one misses low for ball 2. Not sure, but if I am correct, this is just the second time we see Cabrera fall behind on a batter. And the first time we see her go 3-0 on a batter. So 3 balls, no strikes to the batter, Genesis English. Swung on, little grounder to the second baseman, picked up, tossed to first for out number 2. So good job there by Perales to stay in front of it, grab it, toss it to first to Angie Herrera for out number 2. So with 2 outs, that'll bring up the third baseman, Krista Lopez. Lopez 0 for 1 tonight. She also struck out her first time up at bat tonight. Swings at that first one, fouls it back for strike 1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. So Cabrera ahead in the count, 0-2. Swung on, fouled back. Count remains 0-2 to the batter, Krista Lopez. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So it's a 1-2-3 inning for your Lady Wildcats. And we've played 3.5. We head to the bottom of the fourth inning, and it's your Lady Wildcats 4, the Lady Jackets 1. Lady Wildcats, bottom of the fourth inning, will send Herrera, Larraga, and Melissa Cabrera to the plate. Herrera, 0 for 1 tonight, struck out her first time at bat. Mickey Garcia still in the circle for the Lady Jackets. First pitch misses low, ball 1. Swung on right to the second baseman, Davila. She picks it up, fires it to first for out number 1. So with 1 out, that'll bring up the 9 spot. Number 9, the shortstop, Magali Larraga. First pitch to Larraga. That one in there for strike 1. Nothing in 1 to count to Larraga. Outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on right to the shortstop. She can't handle that. And that's going to be a double for Larraga. Too hot to handle. Alvarado couldn't get to that one. And Larraga is in at second with 1 out here in the 4th inning. And that'll bring up the top of the order, Melissa Cabrera. And we've got an excited young man here really cheering on the Lady Wildcats. Excited to see that double there. Cabrera, 2 for 2 tonight. She's got a double and a homer. That first pitch misses a little high for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And they're going to call that one on the outside corner, strike 1. One ball, 1 strike on the batter, Melissa Cabrera. That one misses, gets away from the catcher. And Larraga trying to get to third is thrown out. So we're going to get a little help from the home plate umpire. They'll talk things over. And the call is going to stay. Temperatures are beginning to drop here. 61 degrees. Nice cool night here in Weslaco for this good softball game between your Lady Wildcats and the Lady Jackets. So home plate umpire Rolando Flores sticks with the call by Jose Cavazos, the umpire on the bases. And that pitch is swung on and hit hard right by the third baseman into left field for a base hit. So there are 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up Nana Cabrera. Jay Fig going out to run for Melissa Cabrera. Ariana Cabrera is 2 for 2 tonight. She's got 2 doubles. So we'll see if she can keep the hot bat. First pitch misses low and away for ball one. Want to know the count to Nana Cabrera. Little high for ball two. Two outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Runner at first in J. Fig. At the plate, Ariana Cabrera. Inside, ball three. 3 balls, no strikes on the batter, Cabrera. Takes that one for called strike one. 3 balls, 1 strike on Cabrera. There are 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Swung on. This one is fouled down the first base side of the field. And now the count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. There are 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. So we'll see if J. Fig is off and running on this pitch. So here comes the payoff pitch. Ball outside, ball 4. So we got runners at first and second, and that's going to bring up the catcher, J.C. Cáceres. Cáceres is 0 for 2 tonight. She grounded out to the pitcher and popped up to center field, her 2 times up at bat. First pitch swung on, fouled back, out of play for strike one. Two outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Runners at first and second for your Lady Wildcats. That one outside, that is a wild pitch. And runners will advance. So 2 runners in scoring position with 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. 1 ball, 1 strike on Cáceres. Inside, ball 2. 2-1 to count. So here comes the 2-1. Misses outside for ball 3. So Cáceres ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike. Swung on, foul ball. First baseman calling it, Gonzalez. She makes the grab for out number 3. So no runs come across for your Lady Wildcats. We head to the 5th. Score: Lady Wildcats 4, Lady Jackets 1. Lady Jackets will get things started off here in the 5th inning with Victoria Sanchez, followed up by Rebecca Davila. And in the hole will be the shortstop, Josie Alvarado. 0-1 is Sanchez tonight. She struck out her first time up at bat. Turns on the first pitch. Foul ball down the left field side of the park for strike one. Melissa Cabrera in the circle for your Lady Wildcats. Second pitch swung on. Little confusion as to who was going to grab that one. So that'll put the runner on board. So for the second time tonight, Lady Jackets do get their leadoff batter on. And that'll send the second baseman, Rebecca Davila, to the plate. Davila singled to left field her first time up. First pitch fouled back into the netting for strike one. As I was mentioning, Davila singled to left field her first time up, was thrown out at first base on a snap throw to first in a double play. She'll take the second pitch for ball one, so the count is 1 ball and 1 strike. That pitch in there and a snap throw to first. Runner is back on time. And that's Sanchez at first. The count now is 1 ball and 2 strikes on the batter, Davila. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That is strikeout number 7, excuse me. 7 strikeouts for Cabrera tonight. So with 1 out, 1 runner at first, that's going to bring up the top of the order, the shortstop, Josie Alvarado. Shows bunt, the first pitch, knocks it down in foul territory. Goes the softball for strike 1. Alvarado is 0 for 2 tonight. She has struck out both times at bat. Goes to the dugout to swap out helmets, and she'll come back into the batter's box. 0-1 the count on the batter, Alvarado. Swung on, fouled back. Count now is 0-2. So Cabrera ahead in the count, 0-2. 1 out here in the 5th. Outside, snap throw to first. Runner back in on time. One ball, 2 strikes on the batter, Alvarado. Does not go around. So the count is even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gossett is wanting some help. Looking at the ump at first. So we'll see, but did not seem that she did go across. And Cavazos concurs. So the count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. One out here in the top of the 5th. Lady Wildcats up 4-1. Swung on to the shortstop, La Raga. She'll go to second for out number 2. So Alvarado gets on via a fielder's choice. But there are 2 outs here in the 5th, and that's going to send up Mickey Garcia to the plate. Cáceres goes to discuss some stuff over with Coach Vasquez. So Garcia takes advantage to go have some talk over with Coach Garcia, and now everything is back, and we are back to live action. First pitch low and outside for ball 1. Catches the outside corner for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on the batter, Garcia. Garcia did homer her first time up at bat, a solo homer to left field. Intentionally walked her second time up at bat. So this is the 3rd time that she faces Cabrera tonight. Outside, ball 2. Two balls and a strike on Garcia. Low and outside, ball 3. Three balls and 1 strike. That one outside, ball 4. So with 2 outs, we now have runners at first and second, and that'll bring up Lexi Ramirez. Ramirez is 2 for 2 tonight. Has a single and a double. And we've got a courtesy runner in Jocelyn Chavez, who ran for the pitcher in the 3rd inning. So second time she comes out to run for the pitcher. As we mentioned, Ramirez is 2 for 2 tonight. A double to left, a single to left, but neither time has she been able to cross the plate. Swings at the first pitch, and this is at right center field. Off the fence, picked up by the center field, thrown into play. And we've got runners running back and forth. And Ramirez was running the 3rd, but Chavez did not come across. She stayed at 3rd. Ramirez was forced to try to make her way back to 2nd, but was thrown out for out number 3. But the Lady Jackets did score Alvarado on that double. So they get 1 across, trail 4-2. We'll go to the bottom of 5th. Bottom of the 5th inning. Lady Wildcats on top, 4-2. And we'll start things off with the cleanup hitter, Ceci Bautista. On deck will be Ambrosia Peña. In the hole, Dion Lopez. Bautista grounded out to third her first time up, was walked and scored her second time up. Takes the first pitch for ball 1 here, her third time up at bat. Swung on, fouled out of play. Count is even at 1 ball and 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike on Bautista. That one is in there for strike 2. The count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Little high, ball 2. Swung on, fouled back. Count will remain even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So here comes the 2-2. Outside, ball 3. The count is full on Bautista. So here comes Garcia with the payoff pitch. Ball 4. So the second time Bautista is awarded first base based on balls. And that'll bring up the right fielder, Ambrosia Peña. Peña with a line drive right back to the pitcher her first time up. Reached on an error via the shortstop her second time up. Shows bunt. And it gets past the catcher. And Bautista steals second. But because the batter was showing bunt, the third baseman Lopez comes in, leaving third base unoccupied, and Bautista into third base. Heads up move by Bautista. Nothing in 1 on Peña. Swung on, dribbler to the shortstop. And that's the second time Peña gets aboard on an error on the shortstop. So she knocks one across, or brings one in, better yet. Score now is 5-2. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Dion Lopez. Lopez is 0 for 1 tonight. First pitch high for ball 1. walked her first time, caught stealing, then grounded out to second base her second time at bat tonight. Outside for ball 2. Two and 0 is the count. Now it's 3-0. And Peña on that pitch in the dirt will take second base. So Lopez at the plate. Count is 3-0. That one catches the outside corner for called strike 1. So Lopez still ahead in the count, 3-1. Runner at second in Peña. Nobody out. This one put down for a bunt. Third baseman picks it up, throws it to first, not in time. Peña on the bunt goes to third, on the throw to first, scores. And now your Lady Wildcats up by a score of 6-2. So the Lady Wildcats get their first 3 batters on base, and the first 2 score. No outs, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Angie Herrera. Herrera 1 for 1 tonight, singled. And this is a base hit to right center field. And a cutoff by the shortstop will catch Herrera trying to take second. But Lopez will get to third. So there's one out here in the bottom of the 5th. Runner at third base, and that'll bring up Desiree Herrera. Desiree Herrera's 0 for 2 tonight. Struck out looking her first time up. Grounded out to second her second time up. Swings at the first pitch. That one fouled out of play. Strike 1. Swung on, this one a fly ball in the field of play. Coming across to make that grab is Krista Lopez for out number 2. So with 2 outs and a runner at third, that's going to bring up Magali Larraga. Larraga 1 for 2 tonight. Pop up to the third baseman her first time up. A double to left field her second time up. Has a runner at third base in Dion Lopez. Swings at the first pitch. Third baseman Lopez picks it up, fires to first, in the dirt. Runner comes across, and Larraga's safe at first base. So your Lady Wildcats scored 3 in the third. They put 3 across here in the 5th. Now are up by a score of 7-2. There are 2 outs. We have a runner in first in Larraga, and then we'll go to the top of the order. Melissa Cabrera. Cabrera is 3 for 3 tonight. She's doubled, she's singled, she has a home run. A triple here will give her the cycle for the night. First pitch low for ball 1. Swung on, fouled back. Count is 1 ball and 1 strike. Two outs here in the bottom of the 5th. 1 runner at first. Melissa Cabrera at the plate. Low, ball 2. Might have heard someone yell out Emre. That's her nickname, Melissa Cabreras. Swung on, fouled down the third base side of the field. Count is now even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Deuce is up on the scoreboard. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Lady Wildcats leading this one 7-2. So here comes the 2-2, swung on. Lopez picks it up, fires the first. This time she gets the throw in on time for out number 3. But not before your Lady Wildcats bring 3 across here in the bottom of the 5th. We've played 5 here at Wildcats softball field, and it's your Lady Wildcats 7, the Lady Jackets 2. Lily Gonzalez, Ali Loredo, and Genesis English will get things started here in the 6th inning for the Lady Jackets. They trail 7-2. Melissa Cabrera still in the circle for your Lady Wildcats. First pitch misses for ball 1. Swung on. La Raga, the shortstop, will field that one. Throw it to first for out number 1. Lady Wildcats get the first one. That'll bring up Ali Loredo. Loredo 0 for 2 tonight. Grounded out to second, grounded out to third. Her 2 times up at bat tonight. Swings at the first pitch. That's Bautista on 1 hop. Fires the first for out number 2. 3 pitches, 2 outs here in the 6th inning. And that's going to bring up the designated player, Genesis English. She is 0 for 2 tonight. Struck out looking her first time, grounded out to second her second time. Inside, ball 1. That one catches the inside corner for strike one. 1 ball and 1 strike to the batter, English. Swung on, fouled back, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the batter. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Swung on, fly ball, Cabrera calling everybody away, and she makes the grab for out number 3. And the even number innings have been good to your Lady Wildcats as they've gone 1, 2, 3 in the 2nd, 1, 2, 3 in the 4th, and they've gone 1, 2, 3 here in the 6th. We head to the bottom of the 6th, and it's your Lady Wildcats 7, the Lady Jackets 2. Lady Wildcats up 7-2 here in the bottom of the 6th, and they'll send up batters 2, 3, and 4 to get things started. Ariana Cabrera, J.C. Cáceres, and Ceci Bautista. Nana Cabrera, 2 for 2 tonight. She's got 2 doubles and a walk. Takes the first pitch low for ball 1. That one is in there for strike 1, so the count is 1 ball and 1 strike to Cabrera, the left fielder. Swing at that one. Second baseman can't handle it, and Cabrera is aboard to get things started here in the 6th. So that'll bring up J.C. Cáceres. Cáceres is 0 for 3 tonight. Ground out to the pitcher, fly out to center, and a fly out to first. First pitch swung on, and that's going to be a line drive to center field, and she gets her first hit tonight. So first 2 batters get aboard here in the 6th for your Lady Wildcats. And that'll bring up Ceci Bautista. Grounded out to third her first time up, walked the next 2 times, but also scored. So she scored twice tonight. She also had that really heads-up play in which she took 2 bases on a bunt. Advanced to second and then saw nobody at third and hustled to third to get in there. Looks at the first pitch go by for ball 1. This one is on the ground rolling, and it stays in the foul side of the chalk. So Bautista will have to come back into the batter's box. So Bautista back in the box. Runners back at first and second. Swung on. This is a base hit to center. Cabrera rounding third, coming home. Play cannot be made. And also coming home is Cáceres. Cabrera comes across. Ball gets by the catcher. Cáceres comes across. And on the throw, Bautista goes to second. So 2 more runs come across for your Lady Wildcats, and now they are up by a score of 9-2. So that'll be a single for Bautista. She'll advance on the throw. And that's going to bring up the right fielder, Ambrosia Peña. Swing and a miss, strike one. Peña, a line drive right back to the pitcher her first time up. Then reached the next 2 times on errors to the shortstop. But her last time she was able to score. Shows bunt. Gets by the catcher, pass ball. That'll advance Bautista to third. And that'll make the count 0-2 on the batter, Peña. Nobody out here in the 6th. Runner at third in Bautista, 0-2 the count on Peña. And she takes that one for call strike 3. So the first out of the inning is recorded for the Lady Jackets, and that's going to bring up Dion Lopez. First pitch on the ground, and she outruns it. Bautista scores. So the second time Lopez reaches first on a bunt. And that'll bring up the batter, Angie Herrera. But as I mentioned, Bautista did score, and now the score is 10-2. And that's going to be a wild pitch, and that'll advance Lopez to second. So Herrera at the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. That one catches the outside corner for strike 1. So the count now is 1 ball and 1 strike. Swung on, fly ball to right field. In comes Reyes. Can't get to it. It gets by her. And Lopez, rounding third, will score. And that's going to be a stand-up double for Herrera. So another run comes across. Now the score is 11-2. And Desiree Herrera now in the batter's box for your Lady Wildcats. Little coaches conference here in front of home plate. We're going to get a courtesy runner. And that'll be Elvira Perez pinch running for Angie Herrera. Just one out here in the bottom of the sixth. Your Lady Wildcats have brought 4 across, now lead 11-2. Desiree Herrera at the plate. First pitch inside, ball 1. Swung on, right back at the pitcher. She can't hang on to it, but knocks it down, picks it up, tosses it to first for out number 2. But Perez advances to third, and it'll bring up the shortstop, Magali Larraga. Larraga has been aboard twice, a double in the 4th, on an error in the 5th. Looks at the first pitch go by for ball 1. The only time she has not been on board is in the 2nd inning when she popped up to the third baseman. Swings at that one, and that's going to bring Perez across. Larraga gets on base safely at first, and that's going to be the ball game. 10-run rule for your Lady Wildcats. 12-2 is your final. Want to thank Val Zamora for doing a great job keeping us online and all the graphics and the scoring. Our cameraman extraordinaire, Vinny Berry. I am Joe Aguilar saying goodnight from Lady Wildcats softball field on the campus of Weslaco East High School, where once again, your Lady Wildcats defeat the Lady Jackets of Edcouch-Elsa. The final score, your Lady Wildcats 12, the Lady Jackets 2. We'll see you next time right here on KWES.